What's going on, guys? This is here. In today's video we're going to learn about lane phase trading, body language, matchups, and specifically the first 10 minutes. So if you want to learn in your AD carry main, you are in the right spot, on the right channel. Make sure you subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell because this channel is going to help you so much if you want to become a better AD carry. Enjoy.
Well, because Zach is an engaged support, he wants to jump on me. He's like Leona or Nautilus. And the closer I am to my turret, the worse it is for him. He actually wants me to walk up to him so he can jump me in the middle of the lane.
So you're
and
saying
if I'm closer to my turret, he cannot jump me.
Okay. Teemo can also poke if you push the wave. Because he's Teemo and Caitlyn, you can poke easier if you push the wave. And now you just let the wave to... So you're saying that if Zach is pushing, he can't go on you. But at the same time, if you push him, he also can go on you.
You can just jump over minions. You just walk. You can walk around the minions and just.
You can't really do that because you have ice, right? He's gonna do this. He's gonna try to E, but then you just start running, and he doesn't have a lot of range. This is his range early on. And you also have.
Usually he has more. Usually he has more than enough to jump behind me, and cause trouble. Maybe not kill us, but cause a lot of trouble. I mean, I don't want to lose HP to him for free. And he's usually very tanky.
So what do you wanna... So you pulling the wave like this, you lose the push. And in lanes where push matters, like you play Caitlyn Teemo, you need the push.
Well, yeah, I would like the push, but I cannot push into Zach.
You cannot push into Zach?
It's like, pushing into Blitzcrank. Like, it's just asking
What can
for...
Blitzcrank do if you push him? He's gonna hook you from under the tower. It's good to push into melee champions.
Yeah.
Yes, of course, because you stay into the minions. You have a bigger wave. You have 10 minions right here. Just have to be griefing to get hooked.
They just walk around minions and pull me from behind the minions.
Yeah, because you make mistakes and you don't have good positioning. You will have 10 minions to hide behind. If they push you, you will not have many minions to hide behind. Minions help you against melee supports like hookers. Doesn't help you against Alistar. But if Zach jumps you in 10 minions, he's gonna get chunked because of the minions. So the fact that...
Well, Zach actually doesn't care about getting chunked because Zach is super tanky. And he picks up his, green blobs and he heals. So he doesn't care. He's like Tom Kench with infinite HP.
Okay, so...
He's unkillable in lane unless we just crash on him.
Yeah, he doesn't really use his W on the lane. How can he use his W? Because he doesn't really use this. He has to stay... So just pay attention to this lane. Okay, so you never played Zach, did you?
I played against Zach, not...
Yeah, so
Zach
now what you're saying is because you got stomped by a player, you didn't play the champion and you just feel like he's completely broken and they have nothing to do, like you can't do anything. But the reality is if you played Zach, you will know like what he does. So let's look at this lane. So it's not bad that you're pulling the wave right here in this matchup. It's against a Zach, so he shouldn't get the push anyways. Who is the support AD carry? MF Zach. And you have Teemo. Yeah, you need a push here just to do this. They can't get the push, so you pulling the wave is fine, but this matchup is completely griefing right here. This matchup, you have Alistar against Brand. It's dog shit what you're doing right here. Dog shit. Get the push, get level 2. Fuck the pulling the wave. It doesn't matter if they lose one minion. You need to get the push. You play against Brand, you have Alistar. So this shit, you're doing every game.
But we cannot because Brand has so much range. We cannot even get close to the wave.
You don't need to you cannot what? Sorry?
We cannot even walk up to the wave because Brand has...
What do you mean? Look at you right now. You can walk up to the wave. You can push. Right now, you can push.
We were talking about Brand. Brand isn't here right now. When he comes here, I can never walk into Brand because his W range is so long.
So what can Alistar do?
Well, Alistar is an engaged support, so he actually needs an angle to jump on the enemies. Okay, what
can Alistar do at level 1 when Brand walks up?
No, nothing. Alistar needs at least level 2.
So then why are you not pushing to get level 2 here? When you know that if you wait, Brand is gonna come in the lane and he will zone you out of the lane. When all what you can do is push this wave, you will have 6 minions, they will have 3 minions, and at least you have the wave advantage. Now, Because you didn't do that, guess what? They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minions. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You will lose the push anyways because they have range into a melee champion, and also they have more minions against less minions, and you will get chunked. Look at you right now. They will get the push. If they get the push, you lost because it's Brand.
No, I agree. So that's why I'm trying to keep the wave in the middle. And now we got level 2 first. So now Alistar can play. Because I pulled the wave, we got the level 2 first.
When AD carry main struggling to make an impact in your games, is your damage output disappointingly low, leaving you feeling frustrated and powerless in the role you love? Introducing our specialized coaching program designed to supercharge your AD carry performance. Imagine a world where your damage, decision making and farming skills are 10 times better and the outcome of your games is no longer left to chance. Meet Chase, just like you, he was once stuck in the same position, facing low damage and inconsistency in his games. Let's see what happened after his coaching experience, from Diamond 4 to Master Tier. Wow! And here is Jordan and Brett, both transformed into formidable AD carry after the coaching session. These success stories aren't just isolated cases, they are a part of a community of over 3,243 players who benefited from the coaching program. If it worked for them, why not for you? Picture yourself as an unstoppable AD carry. It's not a dream, it's your potential with the coaching session. Don't wait any longer, visit Visai.com, book your coaching and become the AD carry the enemy team hates to play against.
Okay, I repeat. So if you pull the minions, you don't get the push, okay? Because your minions will die faster. Pay attention to the wave right now. So if you are playing against humans and not dogshit players, they will zone you at level 1. Because this guy is just stupid. He's just bad.
That's what Brand usually does. He just starts throwing his W's and
he starts throwing his W. So he should be walking up and start doubling on you.
Yes.
And you can't do anything about that. And you can't do anything about that. So you need to push the wave to make sure he doesn't do that. Or at least if he does it, you will have 6 minions. You will have 2. And you just back off. And if he wants to walk more, you will have the minions. You need the minions advantage. So against a range support, you don't want to give him the push. No matter what.
But I do not want them to stand under the turret either, because Alistar cannot play when they are under the turret.
You don't need to stay.
Alistar,
yes, so
Alistar to play, we need the wave somewhere here.
So Alistar is good at level 3. That's all. He's okay at level 2. But first 3 waves, it doesn't matter what Alistar wants to do. First 3 waves, you just depending on your wave, you need to get the push. First 3 waves. Always. What happens after, like you letting the wave to come into you or keeping it in the middle, that's after the first 3 waves. But if in the first 3 waves, you play against a human, you don't get the push, he chunks you, no one gives a shit about what you want to do with the wave in the middle, because you can't do anything. So first 3 waves in League of Legends, 99.9% of the cases, you need to get the push into a range matchup when you have a melee. What you do after is good. The thought process of keep the wave in the middle. Because if you keep the wave in the middle, Alistar can go in. But at level 2, you're not winning that. You need level 3.
Well, the way I see this lane is that we never win 2v2 with this kind of matchup ever. Because they have Brand and they have Kog, who have double damage. Kog has more damage than me. Brand has more damage than me.
Yeah, but you have more range than them, and you have traps, and you have all in support against 2 squishes. So it's just
I don't have range on them. Both of them outrange me.
Yeah, so you outrange
Brand heavily outranges me with W.
So that's really easy to play around. That's really easy to play around, right? Like he has 10 seconds on his W. He wasted it, he's just backing. Caitlyn has always the same range. Kog'Maw,
well,
he has range only if he has W.
Yeah. But again, he's not going to. He's just going to throw his E into me, which has insane range.
Yes, okay, he can E you, but then if he tries to E you, he needs to hit the wave, so then maybe Alistar can jump in. Okay, so the rule of thumb, to keep it simple, you can use this strategy of pulling, but don't use it in lanes that you know that if they push you, they can bully you. So Zyra, Ezreal, Karma, Ashe, Brand.
Zeras.
Yes.
Lux.
just stay in the lane, stay here, start pushing, hit the wave, don't pull. It doesn't matter if they lose minion, you're gonna lose the push. So be very careful with this strategy in this case.
Well, I can still pull, but I can hit minions more. So they lose one minion and I still get the push.
Yeah, and don't get the push because... So let me make it clear. The reason why you feel like you can still get the push is because you play against bad players that can't get the push. The reason why you are bad at playing against trash is because you are always bad at playing against trash, but just because when you started to play in a rank where trash is human, you got hit by heavy hook. That's the same strategy here. It will feel like it works anyways, that you pull the minions and you can keep pushing and get the push, because you played against players that the moment they get in the lane, they don't hit the minions, so you anyways get the push. But against good players, when they come right here, Brand is a human and he's hitting the minions, he's not clicking in Africa to look for strawberries on the river in nature. He knows what Alistar does, he's not like branded, and Kog'Maw is constantly hitting the minions. But now, because you play against two robots, AI just play. Look at the Brand. Why is he backing off?
To be honest, I don't know. As
So,
Brand, I would try to
Again, you play against bad players. If you do this, now the HP of the minions is lower on their wave. On your wave. Yes?
Okay, yeah.
Look at this. Look at the HP of the minions. Like those are like kind of the same, but this is like chunked. So if Kog'Maw is here,
this minion will die in a minute.
so if Kog'Maw goes here, he will just use 5 attacks on the minions, and you will use 5 attacks on the minions. Yes, you can use Q to get the push, but they have Brand against Alistar that can poke you and hit the minions as much as you want. So they will get the push anyways, if they are good. So that's why I don't recommend you situations like this. Like now you can say, okay, but I can still get the push. Yeah, because they're not humans. And in higher ranks, you're gonna get punished, and they're gonna come and say, okay, I'm losing the lanes. Yeah, because you're just using strategies that work against silver players.
Okay.
So super important. Don't lose the push against a Brand. And here you try to punish. That's good. Keep pushing because Alistar can't do anything at level 1. So you need prio. This is very good. Keeping on my way. Okay. We were actually staying on this one. This is the first one. You pull the minions. Okay. Sure. You stay into the brush. And then you try to get the push. It's a Teemo, so he needs to push against a Miss Ferten. Teemo is a range support. Zac is a melee support. Teemo needs to push into Zac. Caitlyn needs to push into Zac. Because we want to chunk him so that when he gets level 2, he's low.
Okay.
That's how you play against Blitz, Alistar, Zac, Taric, Rel, or any other support. Melee.
Well, but they're usually not stupid, just to just walk into us and let us chunk them.
Okay.
They will just stay behind.
Okay, what can MF do right now? What can MF do right now if the Zac backs off? She's losing the minions. It's garbage. He has to walk up if he's human on Zac. He has to tank the damage so the minions can pull onto the Teemo, so then MF can actually go to get some minions. If he does what you say and back off and doesn't get chunked, MF is AFK. 1, 2, 3 minions she's losing, and this is just the beginning because she'll lose even those. So if he stays back, if he decides to play safe,
then the lane is over for Misfortune. She can't.
MF is just reporting to Zac. So that's why it's good if Zac is stupid enough to not get poked here. So this is really good. Good zone.
So he kind of has to do something.
Yeah, exactly. Like now he has to force, like the Zac just forced the Q there. Okay. Let's take a look at this.
I should have followed on before Misfortune here.
Yeah, and look at this. So Zac, we see the Zac. So let's repeat. So Zac at level 1. So that guy, he can have E, which again he has to, that's 2 seconds. So look at this, he has to charge it. 1, 2. So it's like 1.5 seconds to 2 seconds to charge it. So if you're right there, you're gonna be right there already. So it's difficult at one point E to do something. He can, but it's difficult. And you also have your E on Caitlyn, right? So you can also react to that. Okay, he had Q, which again, it's, as you can see, 13 seconds cooldown. Okay, look, he is Q, and now he needs to meet a minion, and this is what he does with the Q. Pay attention right now to the Zac. So this is really good what you're doing. You're walking up on the MF. Very nice. And here, why are you clicking back? Look at the Zac right here. Just pay attention to Zac. Zac, you got the Q. What's the cooldown of the Q right now? 13 seconds.
So
Exactly. So
for the
now,
next 13 seconds, she does nothing in lane.
so now you click here, which kind of makes me feel like you want to go on MF, which is good. 1, Zac has nothing. 2, Zac has bad positioning. 3, Timo is walking up. 4, you have more minions. There are a lot of reasons.
We can 2v1 MF here.
This is good. So you can 2v1, yes? Look, you take the minion and look at your next click right now. Why? Where are we going? So this shows us that he didn't know what Zac does. He used the Q, he has no Q. Punish MF, look at your click. Just chilling to get this minion. I mean, if you want to get this minion, get it from here. And then you just poke this guy. Or just miss the minion, poke the guy. It's just better.
Okay.
And then now
Yeah,
he's there. We should be already here. So you can, when they jump on him, you're there. You miss the crit, no problem. It can happen to anyone. And then here, what should you be doing right now?
Poking MF, of course.
Poking an MF. Why? What's the reason?
Because I want her as low as possible. I want her to not be able to play the lane.
True, but why not just focus on pushing, or why not doing something else and trying to poke now?
Well, because I already have a minion lead, and this
True.
wave is already pushing into her.
Yes.
So I don't need to, to apply any more focus to that. I can
True.
just,
What about
handle my
the
energy on
support?
MF.
What about the support? Our support right here.
Well, she's sitting in the bush.
Okay, so what is he trying to do?
He's trying to poke MF as well.
True, because he's a ranged champion, a Timo, not a strong one, but a good Timo. Okay, so he's a ranged champion. Sure. So then you have the minions that tell you to poke. You have the Timo position that tell you to poke. So you can just look to poke. Look to poke, look to poke, look to poke. Because now you just...
Well,
Okay.
cannot anymore because Zac just, chased him away.
Okay, so like right here. So you're saying that you shouldn't poke anymore, you should focus on the minions? Like right here,
Not here, not here.
you should walk up
Yeah,
and
right
hit
here when
MF.
Timo was walking up, yeah, I can
Hit MF.
do a few shots
Okay.
on MF, definitely, yes.
Here, what should you be doing right now?
I can still pressure MF and
Still
hit MF.
pressure. You have so many minions right now. Zac has Q.
yeah.
So what can he do to you right now? Remember that the Q doesn't go through the minions. Yes? Look.
Yeah, yeah.
Q
It's like
is
flash
blocked. Q is
or
blocked.
it's like Nautilus.
Look.
Yeah.
He can't really do anything. He's gonna do this with the minions. So now, what should you do right now? Pressure MF.
Just auto attack MF. Auto.
Here, same thing. Why do you go for minions?
Actually missed. I
Okay,
wanted to
and
pick
now
him up.
where should we go? What should we do? It's okay, sorry. What is the worst thing that a Caitlyn player can do in this case? The worst thing. The worst.
I don't know.
What would the bronze 5 player do right here? An iron player do right here? If you're in this position, where would he click? What would he do? A bad player.
Well, bronze player will just, just kill all the minions and show the wave as soon as possible.
Oh, sorry?
Bronze player will just, kill all enemy minions and show the wave immediately.
Yes, okay.
They're
But
like
in
always
terms of
pushing.
aggressivity and clicking and body language, where would you want to be right here? Like where would a bad player click right now? A very bad player.
A bad player will click behind his minions.
True. True, but why?
Well, because if he's behind his minions, the play is happening over there between where Zac and Timo and Miss Potion
Exactly.
is.
So you don't want to click
So
here or
that's where I
here.
want to be.
Yeah, look at your clicking right here. What are they doing on the left? Move here, move here. Help him. He's getting chunked. He's getting pranked. You see this?
Well, I actually want to attack Misfortune, not Zac.
The problem is that if you go right here, MF is gonna click here to kill Timo. What are they doing here?
Then it's kind of Timo's fault that he's standing, face to face.
It's your fault that you're not positioning yourself right here. So if MF is stupid to go here and hit him, you chunk MF. If Zach is stupid to do something, you stay here, you chunk him. And if you stay here, can you get
I
caught?
will not be able to chunk him up because a good map should actually click behind Zach, not
Right here?
Yeah.
So that's why you're right here, and you can just go either on. You can go on the Zach, but you
then-
can go on anyone.
Then Zach can go on me.
Oh, sorry?
Then, well, if I stay here, then Zach can go on me. I don't
How?
actually want to
How
stay.
can he go on you?
Just walking to me.
Zach right here? Just walking to you?
Yeah.
Okay, and then? So you're right here, Zach walks into you, what do you do?
Well, I'll have to click back. I'll have
No,
to
you just have to
auto-attack
stay
him and
behind
click
the
back.
minions. He's dog shit, he can't do anything. He just has Q. He's gonna get chunked by Timo in the meantime. He can never like walk up to you. You have more minions anyway, so if he dares to hit you, he's gonna get chunked only because of minions. He can't really do anything, this champion. That's what it's like difficult for you to understand. It's because you lost against him, but he can't do anything at level 1. He's just useless. If he walks to you and you stay behind the minions will tank his Q and he has nothing other than that. Look at this wave state. He's gonna tank, you're gonna be behind the minion. So then what? He's gonna come back from here to here? Or is he gonna fight you into the minions? Because Timo is
So are
also
you
hitting
saying-
him.
So I should be standing on the right side and fighting
So
Zach
yes,
here.
I'm saying
Fighting
that you
Zach.
should pay attention to the positioning of your support and you should stay close around, like around here. Okay, you can stay here, right here. You can throw Q and MF. And then, if the Zach uses Q on him, you can walk up right here and hit the closest target. Or if MF is stupid and she's here, you chunk her after he uses his Q.
I thought we kind of split the lane, you know, he's on one side, I'm on another side. And
If
we
you
are
do that, if you
mirroring
stay
enemy
here,
supports.
if you stay here and he stays there and they engage on him, you're useless.
They can kill him 2v1. Well, they
Exactly.
cannot kill him, but yeah, he's
Gonna
in
get
in
chunked
trouble.
or burn summoners, but which is bad.
Yeah.
That's why you should always stay around your support. Always. I mean, okay, if you choose to stay here or here or here, that's fine. You don't have to stay close to him because Zach has Q. This is his Q range. So stay here. Stay here. If you use his Q, move up. Otherwise, play slow. But anything but look what you
Okay.
did here. Look at your clicking. And right here, nice. And then you go, nice. And then now Zach did something. But you see what Zach did right now. Zach did this when you are melee. You guys are melee. If you weren't melee, he doesn't have much. He doesn't have much if you're not melee. And this happened. And look at Zach right now. Look at Zach. Look at Zach. You said, oh, he's gonna walk up to me and do what? Look at Zach, what happened? He's useless champion. He can't do much level 1 against a Caitlyn. Look, he Qs, okay, that's good CC. He takes the healing and look at this. You said, oh, but he's gonna heal up. Okay, let's see how he's gonna heal up now. Look at Zach, how he's gonna heal up. He can't, because he doesn't have to hit minions. And you push, which is good. I hope you word after this, because this is the third wave, 245. This is a bit greedy going like this. A bit greedy, because they could be in the brush, right? So, be
Well,
careful.
they can always be in the rush. So I mean,
Yeah, but if you go like this, what's the difference though?
well, they cannot sandwich me. They cannot pressure me from both sides.
So which way should you actually
But at
take?
the same, well, if I go like you just drew your arrow, then I relieve pressure for them. They are not pressured under the turret anymore. They
Okay.
can just walk up because Timo cannot pressure them on his own.
Okay,
So I need to maintain pressure.
you need to maintain
If I
pressure.
walk around
So
like
you choose
if I walk
to
around like
go
you-
here. If Lilia is right here and Zach is gonna get level 2, they flash on you, you die. That's better, right?
$5. If you have problems improving and getting better in the game faster but cannot afford booking coaching, on my Patreon you can access more than 627 VOD reviews, premium videos about how to wave management, mid-game macro, and tier lists that will show you the best champions to climb and to improve for your elo. And these are not on YouTube, this is only on Patreon, they're exclusive. Moreover, you can participate in the free coaching waiting list to get a premium VOD review. I'm giving away 2 free VOD reviews every single week. All what you need to do is simple 2-step process. Subscribe to my Patreon and share your OPGG and voila, you are on the waiting list. You're gonna get a personalized VOD review for any game in your match history. For just $5, you get not only the free VOD review, but a whole bunch of exclusive benefits that will supercharge your gaming experience. It's a small investment for a big return. and it's just $5. It's no brainer, right? But here is the deal, you've got to act quickly. The waiting list is already filling up fast. 55 people already subscribed to the Patreon, and there are 6 people that they already are on board, they are on the waiting list, and more are joining every moment. Now, do you want to secure your spot for a free VOD review? Go ahead on my Patreon and reserve it right now.